Hey, what is up guys? Hurricane Liz here. I'm in my pool here, pool area of my building. It's pretty dope actually. Let me give you guys a quick look. But purposes of this video is kind of like to talk to you guys about a couple different things, you know, really, because like I think the bad thing, if we look around here, I don't think you guys can see that awesome view. There it is. It's pretty windy, so I'll come back over here. But it's kind of like you guys always see these videos with like these gurus and stuff posting their big numbers, posting the income reports, and posting like all the great things that they do. But you know, on one hand, some of that, most of it could be true. On the other hand, some of it, most of it, who knows where it's coming from. But what I wanted to give you guys is my take and kind of be really open with you guys in terms of like my income reports specifically for like this month and the months moving forward. And so I wanted to talk to you guys about having like successes and failures in business. So again, I'm going to kind of go off on a long rant, but I'm going to be super honest and open, and you guys are also going to get a glimpse into see how much I actually make. So let's go ahead and start with a history. Like a lot of you guys know who I am. I know I started on the internet about 20 years ago and made up a ton of money then, but really made millions of dollars playing poker. And if you want to read about it, there's a book available on Amazon called The Mental Game of Poker. It talks about my story. And so at some point I lost almost everything because the government shut down sites, all that good stuff. I'm not going to go into the sad details, but I will say this much. That taught me a lot about life, and it taught me a lot about lessons, specifically with money, success, and failure, and kind of going up and down with depression and stuff like that because of the highs and lows of poker. And you know, fast forward to today, I've had some tremendous years the past couple years. I mean, a couple of them clocking over the 1 million mark in total, like my earnings, but a lot of them clocking under that. And for the past couple years, you know, I've been doing Amazon FBA always with the intention of selling a business. And that's worked out pretty well. But I've also introduced a lot of other different actual avenues to try to make money. And all together, before I came out here to make this video, I counted it all together. I have 10 different revenue streams, and that's what we're going to talk about here. So I'm sorry that was long-winded, but let's go ahead and start talking and getting into that so you guys can kind of have an idea for how much I make in each of those revenue streams and how well they've gone, but also how some have turned out to be quite disappointing. So I think you guys are going to be shocked, stunned, and happy that I'm being this open. So first and foremost, I will say this much. My number one and biggest earner has always been Amazon FBA. And about all I can tell you about that is, while I'm continuing to work in that business, I will say this much: almost every business that I'm about to list are businesses where I have business partners. And as we all know, partnerships, relationships, all that good stuff does not always keep running and keep running well. And, you know, for several reasons, possibly even a lack of communication, me and the partner that I have in that business are looking at splitting ties, but in a not so civil fashion. So I'll be honest with you guys, the income that I had coming in for that, the actual salary that I had, has been pretty much non-existent now because I am being sued. So I am in a lawsuit right now, fighting for that business, fighting for everything that I built for over 5 years. So it's kind of disappointing. I'm kind of a little bit sad about that. And you know, gotta move on. In addition to that business, you guys heard that this year's been the roughest year of my life, to be quite honest with you. A lot of you long-term subscribers know that my mom passed away, which is tough. To have to go through two things like that in life at any one time is a lot for someone to handle. You know, for most of my life, I've prided myself on being really strong, especially mentally strong. That's the main reason why I won money at Poker Heck. It wasn't because I could do math, because you guys know I'm shitty at math. I suck at that. And I suck at a lot of things, as you've seen on this channel, but I always prided myself on my strength, my resilience, and my mental aptitude to be able to just not be smarter than the other guy, but just kind of not allow my ego to get in the way and not go on life tilt. Or as they call it in poker, not go on poker tilt. So, you know, those two things are, you know, pretty tough. The second business that I had that you guys saw a lot of success with, and I'm not going to say it was the second biggest moneymaker because I'll talk about the second biggest moneymaker in a minute, but that was Amazon Dropshipping. You guys saw the ridiculous numbers, and some days it did over 20K, but I was pretty transparent with you guys. It was like between 10 and 17% ROI on a lot of those stores. But just as I said in those videos, what comes up must always come down, specifically when it comes to drop shipping on Amazon, as Amazon has clamped down the rules on that. And I told you in those videos, it was gonna get tougher and tougher no matter how old your store was. I will say this, my stores were pretty damn old. I invested a lot of money in those stores, a lot of money in even purchasing the accounts. Some I had built over time, some I purchased, but pretty much the ones that I cared about, I pulled from dropshipping because I saw this a mile away. I stopped doing dropshipping on them. That was dropshipping. Now, I did leave a couple stores open, and guess what happened? Yesterday, the last one got shut down by Amazon. So now I have to create a plan of appeal, try to get all my money back on that one, and hope for the best. I mean, if they reopen it, I don't really know if I'm gonna keep it open, just because, like I said, I'm in the middle, tied up in this lawsuit, and I don't know if I want to keep working it. I'm doing a little bit of work on it. I'm doing the accounting aspect of it, which is, again, putting a lot on my plate when I already have a lot on my plate. So that is pretty much gone. And so now we get to the third and possibly the second biggest moneymaker that I have out of all my businesses. That is the Amazon Masterminds. Now, I will say this much, while I claim to know a lot about Amazon and I have made millions of dollars on Amazon, you guys have seen the screenshots, you've seen the live refresh, I've not always claimed to be the best. The reason that I know so much and the reason that I've been able to do so well is because I partnered with the best. Now, who's the best, you might ask? I've said this time and time again. He's been written up on Wall Street Journal. He's been written up on BuzzFeed. But the best is a man by the name of the Professor of Amazon. And nope, the Professor, he knows his shit, guys and girls. And really, I'm just the face of it. I'm the one that MCs the events. And I'm the one that gets to learn all this data from these multi-million-dollar Amazon sellers that do upwards of $600 million a year. I've toured the Chinese factory, I've toured the Chinese sweatshops. So I've never claimed to be the best Amazon guru, but the reason that I partnered with the best and the reason he wanted to partner with me is I know my marketing. I can market things, I can sell, I'm excellent at that. That is my strength, ads are my strength, all that good stuff is what I'm good at. So I partnered with him, and you know, I'll be honest with you again, about a month ago, we had decided to split ties. And so that would have pretty much wiped out almost every single form of revenue that I have in the Amazon space to a certain degree. But, you know, I've also had some personal issues that I've had. And as a result of working on myself and trying to make myself better and trying to salvage relationships that I have that I wasn't always good at taking care of, I managed to salvage that relationship. So, you know, by the luck of, I don't know who, I managed to save that relationship, which is an extremely profitable relationship. We sell approximately $1 million worth of masterminds a year, and it looks like things are gonna work out there for that one. Now, as a result of all these things, I have about 7 other mini, we'll call them mini earners, because they're not really gigantic, but those mini earners, and I'll name them off the top of my head: merch, Kindle, YouTube, affiliate, which I do very little because you guys know I don't really push shit. I'd never tell you click my link below. They are there, so if you click them, I appreciate them. A lot of people have asked me to put a Patreon up. I haven't done that. I've just been flat out lazy. And let's be honest, it's not really that I've been flat out lazy. I've had a lot of shit going on in my life. So other ones that I have, I know there's like 5 or 6 others. There's my email list. There's consulting, which I've got so many people hit me up for consulting, and I mean, I've got people paying me $500 to $1,000 an hour, and I just haven't had the desire to even want to do it because I'm just like, you know, going through a funky period, as I'm sure a lot of you guys have, and that's why I'm doing this video. And there's like a couple others that I left out. Another one that's pretty huge right now is my Discord group, which is, oh, also there's courses. I sell some courses, but again, I don't really push anything, guys and girls. I'm pretty transparent with you. I give you guys a lot of value on YouTube. If you want to buy them, go right ahead. They're definitely going to help you, and you've got my attention. You've got my love and support for your business, so I appreciate that. There's always links below in the description. This is the first time I've ever said that. I will put the Patreon up, though. A lot of people have expressed their desire to want to give me tips. So I'll leave that open. I mean, you throw some dollar bills at me like I'm a stripper, I'm fine with that, but I definitely am not a stripper. So, but if you want to fucking toss me some love and make it rain on my ass, I will gladly take it. So it brings me to the Discord group. The Discord group is, I'm buying stuff on Amazon, reselling it on eBay, and half-ass, because again, like I said, I don't have the mental desire right now to do much. I'm a little bit unmotivated with life, and I just wanted to show you guys that I'm real. I'm just like you. Shit happens to me like you. On the Discord thing, I think I've done, or on the eBay thing, I think I'm at about 6,000 in sales. plus about $3,000 in live sales, like on the streets, selling stuff from Craigslist. It might seem to some people like I'm a drug dealer sometimes because I got wads of cash here and there from selling Nintendo Switches, but I am not, guys. I've got my new motto in life, oh shit. So, oh shit, piling up that cash thanks to Bowflex and Nintendo Switches. So that's a big one, but I really feel that I could be at 30, maybe even $50,000 a month with that, but I just don't feel the motivation right now. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. As you can see, a lot of my actual income sources have been cut, and it's almost like I'm having to start from scratch. So it's really a difficult feeling. So I think what I'm gonna do, and the purpose of this video, is to show you guys that shit happens even with people when they're at the highest level, or people that seem like they have everything. I'm not flexing, I'm not showing off on IG, I'm not doing any of that, but you guys see, I live a pretty dope lifestyle. But right now I've got very little income. If anything, I've got the $1,000 a month that I get paid from YouTube. So I am basically starting from scratch all over. So I will document how I do that, and maybe some of you guys can put some words below, give me some motivation, give me some love, and I'll let you know where I'm at. But you know, I've had 3 major events in my life this year, and it takes a toll on you. So I will try to be back on Monday and try to start bringing some more content. Let me know what you guys want to see, and I will see you guys next week. And I hope this helps somebody out there who feels like they're alone and they're lost and they're not making any money. It happens even to the best of us. We can at one point be at the top of the world, and next thing you know, everything gets taken from us. So don't give up. I'm here to help you as much as I can. I'll be back. I'll be more motivated than ever, and I will be back to what I was before. Other than that, I love you guys. I hope that you appreciate this video, and I'll see you next time.